warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi everyone. My name is Nur Hafizah and I am from E22. So today I'm going to teach you guys some basic calculation to do in Excel application. Alright, so the situation is Aliza is the homeroom and mathematics teacher for class 5 Amanah. Her students just finished their mathematics exam last week. So this week, the principal ordered every teacher to start submitting their student marks and grade. Therefore, Aliza used Excel application to grading and marking her student marks. Alright, so today, I'm going to teach you guys 4 things to do with Excel. So firstly, I'm going to teach you guys on how to calculate percentage. Secondly, I'm going to teach you guys how to sum up the marks. Thirdly, I'm going to teach you guys how to grade marks. And lastly, I'm going to teach you guys how to do bar chart. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, we need to download Excel application. And then, click File, click New, and click Blank Workbook. On our new blank workbook, we click on the on button for the auto save, and then click Save for our file. After that, we are going to start making our table. So for me, I'm going to start my table on the 7 row. So on the B column, I'm going to write name. On C column, I'm going to write paper 1, D column 20%, E column paper 2, F column 80%, G column total, and H column I'm going to write grade. Alright, so now we are going to write our student name on the B column, which is the name column. So as for me, I use 5 students, so my student name will start on the 8th row until 12th row. After finish write our student name, we are going to make a border to make our table look more neat and organized. Therefore, drag from the B7 to H12 and then click Home, click Border and all border. So now, our table have a border on it. Alright, so let's key in our student marks on the paper 1 column. So just key in the student marks according to the student name, and then on the 20% marks, click on the 20% column and then write equation and then drag all the marks on the paper 1 column and then click asterisk and then 20 per 100 and then click enter. So the 20% from the paper 1 marks will be auto-filled from our formula. And then for the for the paper 2, let's just insert all the marks for our student. After that, for the 80%, just do the same what we do on the 20%. So, click on the 80% column and then click equal and then drag from the paper 2 marks and then click asterisk and then click 80 per 100. Don't forget to click enter. So now, the 80% from our student paper 2 marks will be auto-filled. Alright, now let's move on to calculate the total marks for our student for the 20% and 80%. So now, just click on the total column and then write equal and then click all the 20% marks and then click plus and then click all the marks for the 80%, and then click enter. So the total marks from the 20% and 80% will be automatic sum up and will be automatic fill. Alright, so lastly, we are going to grade our student marks. So the formula is just click on the H column and then write equal and then write if open bracket and then click the total column and then click more than and then click 90 comma and then quotation marks, capital A and then quotation mark and then comma. So that is the formula to write the grade. So if we want to do for the 80% mark or 70% mark and for B grade or C grade, just change the 90% to 80, 70, 60, 50, 40 and so on. And for the grade, just change the A to B, C+, D+, and so on. And then click enter. So now, our student grade will be automatically filled based on the formula we have written and based on the total marks they had. Alright, now we have complete our table for our student marks. So now, let's move on to make a bar chart. First of all, we need to copy our table so that we can make it as a reference to make our bar chart. So copy it first and then click file, click new and click blank workbook. After that, paste our table at the bottom of our blank workbook. After that, on the B7, write grade and then on the C7, write number of students. And then write all the grade that we had been used in our grade column on our table before, which is A, B, C+, C, D+, D, and F. Next, drag the border between the C and D column to make the C column bigger. After that, drag the grade column until the number of students that get grade F column, and then click home, border and all border. So by making a border on our table, it will make our table look more neat and organized. After that, insert all the number of students that get grade A, grade B, C, D, and F. Alright, since we already finished making our grade and number of student table, we didn't need our marks and grade table, so we can delete it. Also, we are going to drag again from the B7 column to the number of students that get F column, and then click insert and then click bar chart. Alright, after that, on the horizontal line of our bar chart, which is the number of students, we need to click it, and then on the measure, we need to change from 0.5 to 1. It is because the number of students cannot be 0.5. It need to be 1, 2, 3, and so on. So that's all from me. Thank you.